Could you tell me, like, you came out to your family, looks like. So, why do you think coming out was important to you?
So first thing is, I never lie. So I hate lying.
Okay.
So people used to ask me, why do you? My mom, for example, she used to ask me, why do you not get married? So I
Okay.
have to say, I might get married. I will get married. So these ifs, wheres, and don'ts, all these things. But then I started realizing that more I tell lies to others, more confused myself from inside. So I started telling, okay, I don't want to get married. Then there was a question, why don't you want to get married? Then one day I called my entire family and I wrote some words about my orientation. I thought of handing over the letter to them, but then I realized, no, I want to do it personally. So I read that letter in front of them. They were upset for the initial some time, but then they realized that if that is what I really want, probably they will have to think about it, support it.
Sorry, could you repeat?
Yeah, so I was telling, if they thought if this is what I really want, so then they should support me. Maybe not in like, every aspect, but at least they should support me in a way they could. Their
Okay.
limitations, within their limitations. Of course, I could not push the boundaries too much, but yes, they were there.
Yeah. So, what you were saying there is why coming out was important to you is because it's troubling you from inside. You are constantly need to say lies, and that's not your nature. So that's why coming out to your parents is important to you. And when you came out to them, it was like they took their time, but then they realized if that's what you really wanted, they are ready to support you in their own way.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And it's nice to hear that you don't want to push their boundaries too much and you want to allow them their own time. Yeah, that's nice to hear. What are the other ways that you get benefited by coming out? Like, what are the advantages of being out?
So one thing, as I said earlier, I did not have to lie anymore
Yeah.
about anything. That was the only
Okay.
lie I used to carry in my heart, right? That is one biggest advantage. But other than this, suppose, I mean, on the lighter side, okay, if I want to date someone, so now it
Okay.
is no more like a question of hiding everything. I can just tell that and go out for a date.
Yeah.
It might seem like a simple thing, but it's very important. So I don't have to hide things. I don't have to say some bullshit things and just hide what I am doing. No, I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And the other part is I was calmer from inside. I felt the ease in my life. I feel okay. I'm out to family and society, so they will respect my opinions if they want. If they don't, also at least they know what I am. Now I'm not pretentious. So yeah,
Okay.
only that.
You don't need to hide anything anymore. You don't need to say any lies. So there is a lot less stress in the head. So you say that you're feeling a lot more calmer. This so
Yeah.
nice to hear. So you told about your family. Like, could you tell me like how your friends reacted when you came out to them?
The funny part is, whenever I told to my friends, they were all accepting it very readily. Okay, they just
Okay.
accepted just like that. They said, "Whoa, it's okay. We don't mind." Yeah. Until
That's nice.
you have crush over me, I am fine.
Unless you have crush on me, I'm fine.
Yeah, and yeah, like that.
All right.
So, like one of my friend, I still remember. He asked me, "Are you single?"
Like, is he
I don't
interested in
know.
you?
I mean, he was checking if we have a chance. So then I was like,
Okay.
seriously? Okay, then. Yeah. That was the funny part, but all of my friends agreed readily. And they said, if you want something in life and you are sure what you want to do, we are with you, we'll support you. So, yeah. All of them, in fact, 100%.
Wow. You're so lucky.
But I want to share you one experience. There was one
Yeah,
guy. This guy, I told him I have a different orientation. He stopped taking my calls. He's the only exception actually. He never
all
responded to
right.
my calls or anything. He never spoke to me after that. It's
Yeah.
like a pinch of salt. It should be there.
Like, is there anything that you want to share to him through this video?
Sorry. No, actually, he did not say anything after that. After I told him.
Yeah. So what I would like to share is that friendship remains, nothing changes. You can talk to them, they'll not hit on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any advice that you could give to the people who want to come out or in the process of coming out?
The first thing is coming out is really important,
Okay.
especially in a person's life who has an orientation or different orientation. It is very, very important. You will realize it if you come out. There could be difficulties, challenges, issues, but then it's your life and you have to move forward and not backward. So choose to coming out. But then take your time. If you're not comfortable, no, don't do it. If you're comfortable, then only do it. That's what I meant. So because what happens is once you say it out, it becomes an open secret and you should handle it, right? But that thought should not stop you from doing it. So attempt it when you're comfortable and be with it and live a healthy, positive life. That's what I say. Thank you.
So what you are saying is coming out is a difficult process and there are stress factors associated with handling the coming out, and you are asking people to attempt it. They must attempt it, but they should attempt it at a time they don't have any other stresses, they are relaxed, and they can handle the stress that comes with coming out.
Yeah. And you can start with some trusted friend
Okay.
whom you are comfortable with. Sharing of your thoughts might not disrupt your life. You can start from there and slowly take
Yeah.
it forward.
Yeah, it's like coming out to a very close friend instead of directly going to your family and saying, opening up.
Hmm. That might not work for everyone. For some
Okay.
people, it works out.
Okay. In what way?
Like, for example, in my case, when I told my family, I knew that my family is the closest to me.
Okay.
So if I share something, I knew that they might not support me. I mean, they have supported me, but they might not support me, but still they will accept my thoughts. They will consider my thoughts. They will acknowledge it. At least that feeling I had. That's why
Okay.
I went ahead. But if a person is not sure about that, it's easier to talk to a friend.
Yeah. So you're lucky in this way of having a very good family. And it's nice to see the confidence that you have in your family.